Hey everybody, Dr. Ricky T here. So I wanted to share with you something that I'm excited about, even a little bit nervous about, but mostly thrilled about. And I'll get to the details in a minute, but I wanted to tell you about something that I'm creating that you can register for in a few minutes once you hear this to see if this is right for you. But let me do a little backstory as to why this now. I've been a trainer and a teacher and an author and done all the cool stuff in the world around this, personal growth and personal development and leadership development and human development and all that cool stuff, which I am fascinated by, right? And over my last 35 years in this business and in this space, I've probably been in, count them on one hand, no more than 5 rooms where the leader in front of the room, you knew they were committed to something, and they had a full permission quality to them, where they were loving people and holding people and growing people and training people and teaching people and prodding people and even activating people and maybe even triggering people for the sake of their growth and their good work in the world, or whatever the context of that room was. And I remember these people vividly. And I've had this sort of deep-seated, oh my God, I want to do my version of that. Right? And for whatever reason, haven't. No idea. Now I've done my own events. I won't go into the details of what I've done. All I'm speaking to is this concept, or this idea, where I just want to bring all of my different hats and use all the different hats in service of you. And I'll tell you what this is in service of in a minute. But I wanted to bring in my life coaching hat and my leadership development hat and my Jungian therapy hat. I've been working with a Jungian therapist for the last 10 years of my life, and I have so many different hats and trainings and teachings and philosophies and ideologies, and I've always wanted to I just want them all at my fingertips to use at any given moment. For the sake of bigger impact, bigger life, whatever that means for you. And I'm going to get into sort of some specifics of that in a minute. So, and I, being in these other rooms that I spoke about earlier, it was it was improv-y, right? It was like, we're going to go here, and then we're going to go here, and now we're going to go here, everybody, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do this exercise, and then I'm going to show this video, and then we're going to do that. Now you're going to do a breakout, and it's not timeline based. It's commitment based. It's of service based. This is what I think we should do now. This is where I think we should go now. And that part of me that is I just want to be at full permission, like I've never been before. So, and full permission is the range, right? The range of hopefully humor, and we laugh a lot, and maybe we cry some, we get confronted together, we look into the shadow side of the human condition, we look into the light side of the human condition, we look into the tunnel of your messaging and your, wherever it wants to go, all in service of this. And this is the context of this 2-day virtual experience, which I'll get into the details in a minute. But first of all, it's called Emerge. Love this word, emerge. And here's what emerge means. Move out of or away from something and come into view. I'll say that again, because now there's a plane going overhead, but I'm just still going to keep talking. Move out of or away from something and come into view. Definition number 2. I'm going to wait for the plane. Become apparent, important, and prominent, just like that plane was. It was loud. And the third definition here that I found online is become known. Now, y'all understand this concept. We all want to be known. Our souls want to express something into the world, not for our ego's sake, not to be known so I get to be famous and all that. It's because there's a thing that I want to share, or I want to put into the world, or I want to create, that has me be seen and be known and be valued. We all want to experience a sense of value, right? So that's the context of what this 2-day experiential event is about. Other words that come to mind that I grabbed, it's about expanding your life, expanding your business, expanding your range, expanding your sense of purpose. Whatever word you want to put behind expand, that's your word, right? It also has to do with growth. I love to grow people. I love to be grown. I love to grow. I love to grow businesses. I love to grow consciousness. I love to grow energy. I love to grow philosophy. Whatever growth means for you, right? There's a growth context to this. Now, the ultimate growth that I do love talking about or expanding is one's consciousness. Right? I know I've been helping a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of thought leaders over the last couple of years put their good work into the world, expanding your strategy, expanding your exposure, being seen by more. That's going to be a part of this, but the most important part of this is the expansion of your consciousness. Because when you expand your consciousness, right, you start to then attract and start to expand your range. You start to be at full permission yourself. You start to want to put your thing out there, what that means for you, and not get all worried too much about it. And you start to step into a power and a willingness and a hope and a dream that grabs your imagination, because that's what this thing called Emerge is all about. So if any of those words or anything that I've said to you touches you in any way, shape, or form, or like, yeah, I love what he's saying, I want to go to that thing. Here's the way I'm doing this. I've never done this before. Okay, this is a limited size room. No more than 24 people are going to be in this room, and I really mean it. No more than 24 people. Now, if we have 24 people and somebody, cancels the day before, right? We're going to try to find 24. I want 24 people in this room. Really good number for breakouts. Really good number for dyads. Really good number for triads. Right. So we're going for 24 people. Now, I also want 24 hungry people in the room. Okay. So there is a application form that I want you to fill out. It'll take you 10 minutes, right? Click below, the details will be there. It's asking you some questions. We want you to fill in some answers to some questions to see if this is right for you, and this is what you want to be in the room talking about. You want to be grown, you want to be coached, you want to be expanded, you want to be supported for going to the next level in the land of the impact you want to have with your life. Because if that's not who you are, please do not click below. Okay? And I say to a lot of my people in the world, if you're headed towards a quick retirement and you want to make a whole boatload of money and you want to just figure out how to not work ever again, and not this, that is not my game. Okay? So it's called Emerge. Click below for the details, and I'll just leave you with this final thought to see if it's right for you. And I don't know what the final thought is yet, but I'm going to find it as I talk to you, because that's what this event is going to be a lot like. Is like, I don't know exactly where it's going to go, but I'm pulled to it because of the commitment I have. And that's what I want to leave you with. It just hit me. You know me, if you've heard me speak or talk or be in the world a bit, I love the power of commitment. The commitment will design you. So if this sort of experiential 2-day virtual phenomenon that we're going to co-create together interests you, click below. And all it needs is hunger and commitment and open-heartedness and willingness. And if that's you, let's make this happen together. So hope to see you there. Click below for the details and the time, and all the details will be in the link below. Yay to technology to make all that happen. But I'm super honored and excited and a little bit nervous. If you're not a little bit nervous coming into this, right? I'm a little bit nervous going to this because I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing What I do know is what this is all about. You know what? That's what I want to leave you with, is when you know what your life is about, the doing becomes somewhat easier. It's not about getting the perfect strategy and the perfect message and all that. That actually will happen organically because of the commitment and the desire and the passion to actually show up and make a difference with the life that you have been beautifully blessed with. So, hope to see you there. Click below for any details. Have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this. Be well, everybody. Bye.